Alright, hello everybody. This is episode 9 of Podcast Prime. I'm joined by Dakinger from Brawl and MXL from Awk. So, Dak, how are you?
I'm okay.
And MXL, how are you?
I'm terrible. We almost beat Brawl, but, maybe next week. More practice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that game later, but I'm also joined by my co-host Nick. How are you?
I am fine. Been
Okay.
good.
So, alright, so for today, we're going to be talking a little bit more about the September patch now that we've got some more time to work on it. We're going to talk about Stargirl, of course, and Brawl versus Dignitas, the show matches that were going on with the server flipping. I would say that was decided by a coin flip, but
Nah, dude. All
yeah,
us.
that's
Dude, Brawl won that easy.
And then finally, to wrap things up, we're going to talk about the finals for the Go for IC Season 2 Cup number 3 between Awk and Brawl, where Awk pulled out a ridiculous composition. And yeah, so let's jump straight back into September patch. I know we talked about this with Cardell, IC and Nuven, and IC Electric Leo, but I also kind of want to touch up on it again because we've had it for a couple weeks now, and I want to get more people's takes on it. So Dak, let's go with you. So we've seen a lot of Flash Jungle. It wasn't that popular at the start of the patch. I guess people have kind of just figured him out.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty strong jungler right now, because, a lot of the... I mean, he's not a strong jungler early game, but he gets by. But, his main strength is just farming and then getting to, mid-late game where he just scales like a monster.
Mm-hmm.
And, the fact that no one plays Doomsday anymore, or, well, I mean, till today, I guess. And, a lot of, well, Doomsday was mainly, the thing I thought that would, shit on Flash, but since he just not played anymore, Flash just kind of scales, and there isn't really much that does too much.
Played that matchup in a scrim one time. Sketty played Doomsday Jungle against a Flash. I think it was against C, and he just shit all over Flash. It's not even fair. Especially because his wind up takes so long now. If you just get gayed while you're winding up, it's pretty bad for your team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when the September patch kind of launched, people were like, oh, Flash top, Flash mid, solo lane Flash. And, it's kind of, oh, Flash isn't that great in the solo lane because he kind of gets bullied out. But, in the jungle, it's, I've been saying, if you kind of fall behind, you pretty much stay behind. What do you think about that, Dak?
I mean, Flash is kind of like the Master Yi of Infinite Crisis. You just basically kill creeps until you're strong, and then you kill people.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what it is. Once you get 2 items on Flash,
Mm-hmm.
if you get 2 items early in the game, you'll absolutely destroy everyone. If not, you can just wait until 4 items, then you'll absolutely destroy anyone anyway.
Right.
So it's pretty stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fact that Atgiel's banned, just makes him stronger.
Right. Sketty does bring up a good point. Flash was disabled because he had some game-breaking bug about him. So that's why also people couldn't play Flash. But yeah, I don't know. Flash Jungle kind of snuck up on me personally because I didn't think it would be that great. And it's something that we've seen really contested and competitive. I don't think there's been a Flash ban yet. But, it's something that pretty contested between, the top junglers. And also Arcane Green Lantern top lane, and all of these enforcers top lane. It's just we've always known Gaslight Joker, super strong. That was just proven again this ESL.
Yeah.
He's just so monstrous on that champion. But Atrocitus top lane, Wonder Woman top lane.
I can explain that a little bit.
Right,
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause,
please.
Yeah,
we were
'cause,
wondering that when you picked that. We were like, oh, he's going to play Atru Jungle. Cool. But then we saw him top and we were just like, wait, what?
Okay. like I don't even know. Like that was a scrim, and we just tried it because he's like, "Yo, guys, Atrocitus is really good. Let me play this shit." And I was like, "I got raped with it in like a scrim or something," and he's like, "Okay." And then he played it, and he did absolutely nothing, so we never let him play Atrocitus again. But I mean, like, the reason why we're seeing like a lot of like tanky shit top lane is because there's a lot of like early assassin junglers, like
Mhm.
you know, a lot of gas cats, a lot of flashes,
Right.
and so like if you play something tanky top that's like really hard to kill, it kind of slows down the power curve for these like super early, or I mean super weak early game junglers. So that's what I
Yeah.
think.
So like yeah, we've just been in like Atrocitus jungle. I know Sketty's been kind of uh he's been kind of like trying to get that to work. I think he's made it work in solo queue. I don't know if he's busted it out in like ESL yet.
He's
He's
done
played it in
ESL
ESL.
He's played it in ESL.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Kings.
But like yeah, so Atrocitus top lane, because like a lot of people before September kind of saw Atrocitus and like yeah he's okay, but like
I don't
it's
think
not
anyone
the-
said that before September.
I think he was just like okay, like you would rate
Well,
him like 4.5 out of 10.
He did
Honestly,
nothing
our
last
whole
patch.
team, since none of our team played before September, except for like me for a little bit when subbing for Brawl, we all thought he was shit. And then Sketty was like, "Yo, let me just put like a couple games on him and let me see if he can work or something like that." And then he was always complaining because his W gave like reduced damage by 2 or something like that.
Yeah, no, that wasn't like I don't know, his damage reduction was like really really low. But like yeah, just like I'm really surprised to see all of these champions just kind of pop up in like viability like all of a sudden, and it's like kind of good because like I was kind of bored pre-September seeing like you know all of the same kind of picks just going on. So really glad to see this kind of viability in the top lane. And like let's talk about Atomic Joker really quick, just because at Joker has been like really really strong. I know, I'm just gonna assume that I know this for a fact, but like you guys at Brawl love Atomic Joker.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, because like I don't know, Cripsy is just like pretty insane on that guy, and like his late game is really really strong.
Yeah.
And like yeah, it's just I'm glad to see another marksman because like you know before it was just kind of we're like at Burbank. Remember like you just ban all the marksmen and like
Yeah.
oh we're just gonna pick the 2 shittiest ones.
Yeah. I mean, Cripsy just really likes Atomic Joker because like he also works out well with like the way we play. Like Cripsy always stays in the back and just deals damage.
Mhm.
So the fact that like he doesn't really like have anything to go in with, or like you know he doesn't have to really go in. He can just stand in the back and just
Right.
hit people because he's got super far range.
Mhm.
It just works out well for us because like it's just the way he plays, and the fact that it's a super strong character just helps.
Right. Yeah, so like I feel like Atomic Joker is like really really good for you guys, but like another pick that I kind of want to see more of is Nightmare Robin. Like
Nightmare Robin's weird. He's like, I personally like him, but he's not that strong competitive. He's like a solo queue champ, I
Right.
think. Because like, if you don't snowball with him early game, he's not like Flash. Like you won't catch up. Like you'll just absolutely do shit. Like you have to be ahead to be relevant, because otherwise you're useless.
yeah.
He's a decent top laner. It's just his jungle is like you have to hit every Q. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
if you don't hit every Q into a knockdown, the person just walks away and laughs at you. Like you chunk him, but he's just like, okay, I'll base and run back to lane. Like, what's
Yeah,
the
you have to
problem?
get successful ganks too, because it's just too reliant on getting ahead.
Mhm.
Because like if you get ahead, you're strong because you can just like one shot people. But like
Right.
if you don't get ahead, it just doesn't work.
Yeah,
So-
like Nightmare Robin, like I love his kit. I love watching the arcing blades because like it's like a skill shot, but it's like more skilled of a skill shot if you kind of know what I'm getting at. Because like there's so many mind games that go into it between like the player that is reacting against it and the player actually using it. Like, oh, do I just like aim it here, like ahead of him because he'll like walk into it? Do I just aim it where he's at in case he doesn't move? Like, I don't know. I just really really like the design of his kit, and it just like flows really really well together.
Yeah, I mean, We might see him. Like, I think we'd see him more on a LAN scenario because, like, people have, like, I mean, my team, we play with a lot of ping, so like,
Right.
it's not that fun to play with when you have like 100 ping and you're trying to predict a second later, or
Yeah.
Johnner's case, 2 seconds later.
All right. So yeah, like I don't know. I would like to see some more Nightmare Robin, but I don't think that like with Flash available that he'll like be played that much. All right. So let's talk about the most controversial champion this patch. The almighty, all-powerful.
Robin.
Oh yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Oh, dude, that Robin top is scary.
Yo,
right?
Robin
Don't-
is so strong, actually. Like,
Yeah,
actually, I think
telling-
Robin's actually really good. Just no one
I'm-
plays him because they don't want to.
Whoa! I was playing him for a long time. All right, don't even.
MXL, I think you were
Me-
playing him for
me
like
and-
2 days or something.
Me and Mr. Jen, dude, I spent like at least 20 games of him in solo queue in like 20 days or 2 days.
Yo, I played like 10 games of Robin in solo queue too. That shit like rapes kids.
I
It's
know,
so strong.
dude.
MXL,
only
you were
thing bad
practicing
about-
it for top lane and then you switched to mid lane.
Hey,
No,
I'm gonna
jungle.
bust out Rob in mid. Just wait,
All
alright?
I'm waiting for that.
What about
Next CSO.
Robin Jungle?
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
Aren't you jungling now?
Oh yeah.
I'm support next week.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
There we go. Okay.
Do you guys just switch roles every
We'll
time?
have
you guys
Platty
play?
pull it out next week then.
Honestly, the only thing bad about Robin right now is his ult gives like, after you ult and hit people back, it does like this stupid thing where it gives people attack armor and attack or power damage, something like that. It gives them a buff, like your enemy or your teammates in an area. It's so stupid. Like, why did that even happen?
Because he's still got a supports kit as a bruiser.
Yeah, it's just quality in my opinion.
I don't know. All right, let's talk about again the most almighty, all-powerful. You picked this in solo queue. You're a dirty Atomic Wonder Woman picker.
Yes,
MXL.
The Atomic Wonder Woman.
dude.
So
Less.
super controversial. Some calling her absolutely broken, some just wanting her to be disabled until she gets nerfed. Floor is open to anyone. Atomic Wonder Woman, discuss.
All right, I'll start this out. Ratio all too high. Range on it too high. W comes out like instantly, like you can't do anything. So it's really stupid. And that's only the bad things about her, honestly. Like I don't see anything else wrong with her. Her
I think
kit's
her
been the
E
same.
ratio is higher.
Her
than it
E
should be.
ratio is fine. Like it should be like that in lane. Like she's an assassin. She's supposed to kill people. Like that's what assassins are supposed to do. They're supposed to do high damage early and then it falls off later on.
They're just not supposed to have 100% perfect trades and then a long
Yeah,
range
like, it's just
engage
her
that
W.
scales like fucking godly.
Her W just is way too fast, dude. You like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can Q E W or auto W and the person would be like 70% HP and be like, wow, that took only a second. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's just so
Yeah.
fast to come out, like compared to like other characters that combo spells, like Green Lantern that takes like 4 seconds to get everything
Yeah.
out. Then there's A-dubs that's like, oh hey, I just comboed you in like 0.5 seconds.
I-
There goes
I-
quarter of your health.
I think, a lot of people have said this before, but like the random buffs that Atomic Wonder Woman got, in addition to all of the responsiveness changes, were kind of what tipped her over the edge. Like she was already really good and competitive before. Like you would see teams like pretty, early in the draft take her just because they really valued like her damage, her kit, like everything. But then you buff her ratios kind of randomly, and then you make this W literally come out like pretty much instantly. It was ridiculous, or it is ridiculous still. So like, I just kind of want to see what she would be like, just literally just with responsiveness changes, just toned or like revert the random buffs that were given to her, and just like see where she is, because she was completely fine before.
Yeah, well, I mean, she was still a strong character before. Like, honestly, she'd still be like borderline broken if like they reverted her back, just because the responsiveness changes would be so much to her.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't know. I still think the thing that's really annoying about A-dubs is that double Q bug, but that's just me because I suck at her.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, you don't spam it like a trash
That's
can.
because I let Ease play that shit, and he never lets me play it, dude. So I'm like, okay, I'll just play something stupid
Yeah,
like
you should
Ashiel.
just take it. He sucks at
Yeah,
games
dude.
anyway.
That's my plan.
So yeah, like I don't know. It was just completely random, and I love Atomic Wonder Woman. I love when they buff my favorite champions, but like this kind of went too far. I feel.
Went very far.
It went very far. And like, people calling for her to be disabled. I don't think she should be disabled. Like, I think champions should only be disabled when there's like legitimate game-breaking bugs about them. Like, kind of how Flash was earlier in the September patch. Like, if he turned invincible, like, that's game-breaking. Or like, even right now with Atomic
Or
Green
just
Lantern.
true to lore.
Well, you can be true
Flash
to
is a
lore.
god.
You can be true to lore, but that's not good for gameplay. If we're true to lore, then like Superman just dumps on everyone, right?
No,
Except Flash.
Doomsday, dude. What the hell?
Oh,
Yo, real talk, Robin? Come on now, what the fuck, guys?
real talk, Robin. I have no experience with Robin. I'm terrible with Robin. So
He is
The
good though.
best. We beat him with BrawL, so like, must be
Wait,
good
you beat
champion,
him
right?
with BrawL?
you beat BrawL with them.
Yeah, dude. No, no. Robin made us win the game. Like I wasn't playing Robin that game. Robin just
Yeah, you
played
were.
himself.
Oh.
Shut up. Dude.
Robin was just playing Robin. Then
Yeah,
he
Robin
beat
was
BrawL.
Robin. I was just there watching.
Did he 1v9 BrawL?
Yes,
Oh man.
sort of.
No, he
with
1v10 BrawL.
Oh man. Dude, that's
It's-
huge.
It's hard.
But yeah, like I don't know. Atomic Wonder Woman, I can't wait for her nerfs just because I want to play her in solo queue all the time and just not like be called a super tryhard.
I'd like to play her in ranked, but that's not gonna happen either.
Oh, we don't talk about the R word here. We don't talk about the R word here.
Wait, what's ranked? Is that a thing? It's a mode.
No, we I don't know. We don't talk about that here. That's the forbidden word.
That's the forbidden
It's
word.
like the word beta,
Of all
you don't
things.
say it.
Yeah, you don't say that either. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just want to play Atomic Wonder Woman without being called a tryhard, and it makes me sad that I can't pick her because she's like legitimately my favorite champion. She's so fun to play.
I mean,
But
she's still fun to play,
oh yeah, no.
especially when you're like two-shotting people.
Yeah, with
I mean,
Semi.
yeah.
Just Alt W.
See, MXL has been like trying to convince people of the Saisemi build. You like mod that?
Oh, no one listened. I said that before September patch. It was really good, and then she got this retarded no W animation comes out instantly. Now it's even better, and no one still built it. Everyone still builds Deathstrokes.
Because no one
They play.
plays A-dubs.
No, dude, people play A-dubs.
Wait, Team C got A-dubs today, that was surprising.
Yeah.
Oh no, what's funny is that team that C played was supposed to play us, but the brackets got switched when we were in the middle of draft, and they gave us A-dubs, and we're all like super happy. I was like, yes, I get to play A-dubs. And then like halfway through draft, they're like, oh, you guys are playing F3, and we're like, what the fuck is this, dude? This is so troll.
Yeah, ESL was kind of troll because like I have to set everything up for ESL, and then like I messaged Mal because Crash and I were like, oh, let's watch Church of Mal versus Flipside, and he's like, yeah, brackets are all messed up, so we don't know what's going on, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we just watched them and curse. So. But yeah, like I don't know, I feel like A-dubs is like super strong, but you don't need to global ban her because teams should know what they're going up against if they somehow let A-dubs through a draft.
I mean, we've said this at like day one. Just pick Joker Ivy, and you like A-dubs can't do shit past like 20 minutes, but you just have to survive 20 minutes and get Joker Ivy somehow.
Yeah. I mean, Joker Ivy is like super strong. Joker benefited a lot from those responsiveness changes.
Yeah, his Q hitbox really needs to be fixed. Because that thing is huge.
It's
He's-
like old Italy Spear, where it seems like you
God.
dodged it, but you get fucking hit by it. God bless.
I don't know. He's always been good, which is, but like these changes, like they make him so much better. I can't I don't know. It's so weird just comprehending all of this stuff because like a lot of champions just got buffed by animations. The only champion like I feel like got nerfed in all of this was Green Lantern because like I never see Green Lantern.
Yeah, they
And
changed
Shazam?
his like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
well,
Shazam.
Shazam.
Oh, fucking
EU.
Shazam.
No, no, dude.
Shazam
EU
got
thinks
buffed.
it's good. No, EU's like Shazam's good. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Navi plays it all the time. Like just
Dude,
ask
Shazam
Tavi,
got
the
buffed
god.
because that picture on his skin, dude. That fucking face. I love that face so much. Like they've literally photoshopped on a new face under the old skin. We're like, what the fuck is this? Like I don't get it. Like maybe if they made a whole new splash, but they're like, nah, let's just Photoshop a new face onto it, and it's like a baby face. It's fucking hilarious.
I don't know what they were doing with that. Honestly, that Shazam skin is like so weird. But like, yeah, no, Shazam and Green Lantern. Like, I was all for Shazam nerfs. Like, I hated playing against old Shazam because I felt like he was way too easy. And like,
Yes.
Not like he was even top tier, like before
They
they
should just
changed
change
him.
his Q. Revert it back to the old Q. Don't give it a stun. Just let him travel,
mhm.
and then have the same passive to where if like you have 3 things or whatever in your next Q, like stuns or something like that.
Yeah.
I think they should just do it like that.
Like
That's the only problem with him is outside of his ult, he has like no gap closer, and his utility is just
Mhm.
like his Q does like 21 damage at level 1. It's the most useless thing ever.
And like, doesn't his Q have like a cast time? So like you stop
Yeah.
and then cast it,
And it
so you
takes
can't,
like half your energy too on top of that, so you're just like, well, this is good.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
yeah.
They did release a bunch of potential changes for their patch. They nerfed a lot of like health regen and base health for a lot of champs. They said they were changing Shazam. I think they were making his passive only cast on every 3rd skill now.
Yeah.
And they were increasing his W to be 3 seconds instead of 2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. I only played Shazam once, and I didn't feel like I was doing anything with him. Like, I don't know, but Green Lantern is like gone. I think just because they changed like his scalings, so, like some of them to will and stuff. Like, I don't
Yep.
even know what to build on this dude anymore.
Well, they're also buffing his. They're planning on buffing his Q.
And that's fine. I don't know. I played him once, and I know that's like, huh?
Who did you say?
Green Lantern.
Oh, fuck that guy. He's so bad. I just remember, like, I had 3 items. I was playing against Genre and a Pug, and he.
Was that pre-September or post-September?
Oh no, this one. Like
Okay.
right when it came out, and I hit him with my full combo, like 3 E's, a WQ, ulted him, and he was already half HP, and it got him to like 20% or something. It was a late game. I was just like, wow, this is the worst champion ever, and I never want to play him again.
Yeah, no, his will scalings are so weird. So I was like, dude, maybe I build like, well, this was like day 2 or something of September patch. So I was like, maybe I can like mod Ab and Sirs and like build a bunch of will that way, get logos, will, and like maybe a Starheart. And then I was like, I don't do any damage. Like, it's just he's so weak right now. I feel.
He's pretty
Yeah, I don't-
terrible.
I don't think
I thought he
those
was
changes-
terrible before September.
I didn't
was-
think he was terrible before.
I was like the only mid laner who said he was bad. Like I was like, this guy has no mobility outside of his high damage in lane. He's just bad.
And I feel like also he'd get like ganked a lot easier now this
Yeah.
patch.
Yeah.
Because like, Supergirl's back now,
Mhm.
and like Nightmare Robin
People
would
are
probably shit on
spamming
him.
Speed Forces too, like
Yeah.
Wonder Woman Speed Force, like
Nightmare Superman Speed
I mean,
Force.
Wonder Woman isn't played that much anymore besides top lane, so I mean that's not too big of a deal, I think.
Yeah.
I did not play. I did
kinda
not build
sad
Speed
about
Force.
I'm sad I don't get to play
API
Wonder Woman
Speed
anymore.
Force.
Oh.
Have you tried that deck? We've been doing
What,
that.
API Speed Force? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
totally gonna fucking. I love API, dude. She's my favorite character in the
Yeah,
world.
dude, she was hella fun when I was playing the top. Dude, you should have seen all my outplays and my mechanics on her.
Yeah, because there's so much mechanics and outplay capability on fucking Atomic Poison Ivy.
I mean, you got your one skill shot.
Clearly, you're not playing her correctly.
What skill shot?
The E, the wall.
That's
That's
a
hardly
fucking
a skill
that's
shot.
A wall.
I
That's
mean,
a fucking wall, dude.
You
That's
still,
like
dude, it's still technically a skill shot.
that's like
If you
saying
miss
Nami
with that
ult is a
skill shot, you're terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying it's technically a skill shot. But yeah, no, she takes literally no mechanics.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's how old Shazam kind of was too.
Yeah, you
That's
kind of
why-
pressed R and
you-
then Q and
yeah.
then W. People died.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Meteor drop into ult into Q and then boom.
And
Their
then
whole team's
detonate the
dead.
meteor, dude. Detonate
Yeah.
the meteor.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. But it was just like API. Like some people are playing her top. I know Cal whipped that out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys played that yesterday against Dig.
Yeah, we played it 3 times or 4 times. I think 3.
So yeah, like I don't know, API top, kind of a thing.
She's pretty good top. When I was
Yeah,
playing
top lane she's pretty good, but
Yeah.
I was playing her top and I was like beating fat jokers all day, but
yeah, her trade potential's
Yeah.
stupid.
Mm-hmm.
you just get cosmic staff and rape everything.
Yeah, exactly.
She's best mid laner in NA.
Oh man.
Just saying.
I just got the API from Cow. I think he was like the only top lane actually playing it until I was like, oh, he's pretty good and I should play
Mhm.
that.
All right,
That's
let's talk about Supergirl Jungle, because it was something that I tried when she was like all the way back when she was released, so over 3 months ago, and I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty good. And then like nobody played her in competitive. I'm like, oh, I guess I was wrong. She's just probably okay. But like this patch, she got kind of buffed. I think she got health ratios on some abilities.
I don't know. The only one I've seen played is Mal, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd
Have you
just
been
rather play.
inspired to try the Supergirl from Mal?
I mean, I don't think there's a reason to play Supergirl when you can play Flash. So I
Yeah,
get
that's
Flash
what we
every.
came.
Everyone just gives me Flash every game, so I'll just be like, okay, I'll just play Flash.
Uh-huh.
And then when Atgiel's back, I think Atgiel and Flash are still the best junglers in the game.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Sketty said. It's like, it's too risky because if you don't snowball on Supergirl, you're like pretty much like Vi from League. You ult in and you're just like in the middle of their team or something. I mean, you
Mhm.
could build Speed Force and ult someone into your team, but that's really
Right.
it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to play her over Flash or anything else, I think.
Okay. What about Batman Jungle?
He's pretty good. Insane.
Batman's same thing, I think. You either win early game or you lose the game. Because he scales for shit because you go in the middle of their team and then you can't really go back out unless you build what's that item? Time
Rip
battery.
Hunters.
Rip
Yeah, Rip
Star
Hunters.
Pack?
Yeah, that
Best
thing.
item in game.
So like
Or-
you either like you go in, use that, and then get out, or like you go in and die, or you kill everyone. There's no in between.
You could play Batman Jungle, win early, and then throw the game and lose.
Yeah, see.
Like some team I know.
I wonder what team that would be. It would be kind of awkward if he was talking about
Yeah.
his own, right?
That would be pretty awkward if I was.
Alright, let's move on to new champion, Stargirl. So, this will mostly kind of be an MXL and Nick topic, just because Dak, as a jungler, probably hasn't touched Stargirl.
Yo, Stargirl Jungle's legit.
Yeah.
There was a video on Reddit about that. Someone posted the
I don't
Coast
trust
City-
Reddit.
Coast City Jungle Stargirl. I watched for like a minute, but someone has done it. So
On Coast City.
on Coast City,
Yeah,
which is
I was about
completely
to say,
different.
wasn't it on Coast City?
But MXL, talk to me about Stargirl.
Insane scaling. Probably needs nerf on ratios, honestly. Her ratios are so high, but
Mhm.
her laning phase is like pretty bad. Like, she get pooped on by like pretty much most of the mid laners that are played right now, especially like Joker and Star Sapphire. Sinestro she does really well against.
Mhm.
Her team fighting is insane. I would say it's like the best mid laner for team fighting right now. Like,
Mhm.
her E is so good. And, if you just sit on your AD carry, you can never get assassinated by assassins because you're all. And then yeah, she's pretty good. Like, I would say she's like low A tier, maybe high B tier
Mhm.
mid laner.
I wanna talk about her ult for a second, cause like when she was like revealed on stream and stuff. Like, I know I was like, her ult doesn't look that great.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of people were kind of underwhelmed by the ult, but now that we actually played with it, we're like, oh my god, this thing is so good.
Yeah, you just if you have Cosmic Staff, you EW Cosmic Staff, and someone will die. Like even if it's a full tank, like that's how ridiculous their damage is. Because her W, for some reason, they thought it was a good idea for letting her W go off while her ult is on. So I was just like, that's not smart. You just stand right on top of them and get full W damage while ulting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you just get a shield worth 75% of the damage
Yeah, which is
before
like-
armor.
Yeah, which is like what 600 at max rank, something like that.
Well,
like
it's
insane.
140% ratio, so probably close to like 700, 800 actually.
Yeah,
It's
pretty much a
ridiculous.
Neurons for free.
Yeah.
Like
It makes sense.
that
I mean,
one's-
and the fact that it's a cripple, like
yeah,
cripples are so strong. I feel it's just it's so much damage. Cripple, like I don't understand. But like, I know MXLU did like a 40% CDR build on her.
Mhm.
Tell me
Yeah, I
about
think-
that.
I think that's the best build because what you want to do with her is just spam abilities as fast as you can. Like you can get like 4 to 5 E's out in a good minute fight, which is normally how long fights last.
Mm-hmm.
And then also like your Q's on like a 3.6 second cooldown at 40% CDR. So like, why would you not build 40% CDR with Cosmic Staff? Like, just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
She's like Lux, but you just don't. Yeah, she's pretty much like Lux and Victor combined.
Yeah, like her. I don't know. I really like her Q. Like it's ridiculous. I feel like her ult is probably the most ridiculous thing about her kit, just because you have, insane damage. You have a cripple. You have like an insane. Did I already say insane shield?
Mm-hmm. Sort of.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. It's just good luck trying to dive a Stargirl.
Yeah. She also has an insane shield.
So
If you didn't say that already.
yeah.
He did.
All right. So yeah, like I don't know. I've been just copying MXL's build, so I would do like no ring into logos, into cosmic staff, into. I think after that I did Starheart because I was like snowballing, but
Yeah, stars. That's what I normally do. And before the Starheart, I get like 1 Dreamstone because will consumption and everything.
yeah,
You know?
I think I did tier 2 Dreamstone because I wanted the extra will regen. But
MXL, you don't like Pandora's box?
No, I don't like Pandora's box on anyone. I see people build it on Joker, and I'm like, why the fuck are you building Pandora's box
It's
on
got will
Joker?
regen too.
Okay, but first item, Pandora's box, Joker is literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm sorry, Azure Fire, but stop building it, alright? Because I see him build it every game, I'm just like, why is he doing this? This is so dumb. I saw it on Star Sapphire, I was like, I guess, sort of, but I don't think it's that good. I don't know. I don't think the item's good at all.
I think the item's okay, just because the ghosts, or like the little skulls that float around that like tag people, are like kind of nice.
It does give
It's
pretty good
alright
stats.
on support, honestly. Like, I think that's the only good thing. It's like good on support. Decent, actually. Not even good.
Gives move speed, will regen, 60 power damage, and 10% cooldown reduction.
I can
All
get
for 2750.
okay, 2750. I can get that and better with logos for 2k. Same power. Yeah, you get the same power damage. Actually, yeah.
I think the danger with logos though is like if you die, then you lose the power damage.
But then you just
You just
stack it up. You get faster stacking. GG.
I don't know. Like I think it's okay. I wouldn't personally build it on my mid laners. I just feel like if I want will regen, I would just go for Dr. Destinies. I just think Dreamstone is probably like the best will regen item in the game. So
Yeah,
It is.
true.
yeah.
They pretty much over buffed it this patch, in my opinion.
So I don't know. Pandora's, I don't know, because the active can help you catch up to people, but it's like, it's just, it's such a risk. I feel, not
If you
really
want
a
it,
risk, but
if
like,
you want to catch up to people, you'd build ISIS.
yeah, why not just, yeah,
Yeah,
why
you
not
get
just?
I
an
mean,
ISIS
ISIS
on
is
your
bad,
support.
but I mean, it's better than Pandora's
You
box.
think ISIS is bad?
It's bad now.
Just
I mean, it's
takes
not
Really,
worth
I think
modding.
it's balanced right now. I think it was retarded last patch
Yeah,
where it gave
you had
for
to build.
8
It was a
seconds.
must-build last patch, but now like, it's not worth modding, but it's okay. But I mean, there's better items to build. Like it's kind of like a you get it if you need it, but like
Right.
otherwise, like you don't see it very
I
much
think
anymore.
it's still. I think it's
I
still
think-
worth it.
I think ISIS is in a good spot right now, because
Yeah, we just don't build it a lot because like a lot of the characters that use it we don't use
right.
because like we're not gonna build it on a Zatanna, and Armando has a Zatanna hard on right now. I'm not gonna build that on Flash because that's stupid, and like that's it. Me and Armando were the only people that built Speed Force or not Speed Force, ISIS. So like, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because last patch it was 8 seconds of move speed modded, which I thought was dumb. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so broken.
And now it's 4, but I think, like, the percentage of move speed might be going up or something. Might have gone up? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's up to 35%.
Yeah, for 4 seconds, I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine right now. It's balanced.
Mhm.
Like they shouldn't change the item.
I think
Maybe
it's...
change some of the base stats. I don't know. I didn't think the active's swing though.
So, yeah, I think my ISIS is fine. I do agree that that Pandora's box compared to ISIS, I think ISIS is just way better. So,
Mhm.
what else can we talk about? Let's talk about Brawl versus Dig. So, Brawl versus Dig happened yesterday at time of recording. Brawl won 3-2. And I completely credit that to them winning the coin flip.
Nah, dude, that was totally all skill. Crashy sucks, and if he was good, he would qualify for Burbank.
I'm pretty sure Brawl
Wait,
won
what does that have to
both
do with
games.
Crasher?
Both games on, or all their games on EU, and lost both on NA.
Yeah, dude, totally.
Yeah.
These guys
So
are too good.
Yeah, if Crasher is good, he'd make it to lands in NA, but that's not gonna happen.
This
happen.
BM,
Wait,
dude.
that should be fired at me. Dude.
Dude,
I haven't
this
made it to one
BM.
land. He made it to both.
This is such BM, dude. But like, yeah. So every time, like Brawl was on NA, they won. Every time Dig was on EU, they won.
Yeah, it came down a lot to ping. Like honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know if we're like. I think we'd have good games with them. Like it'd be a really good series if we had the same fucking ping. But like we went to NA or EU and John was playing with like 250 ping, so we're like, what the fuck is this? And then they come here and I think they're playing with like 180, so we're like, what the? So it was pretty stupid either way.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
like-
mean, this is kind of why the community like wants more international kind of lands, because we want to see Brawl and Dig, because undisputedly they're like top 2 teams in the world right now. Like,
Backside.
wait, what'd you say?
Backside. Woo.
Oh, PAX hype, woo. Except literally nothing has been confirmed for that, and we're still
I
6
know.
months away from potential PAX East.
Well, if you're gonna have an international LAN, you kind of need to have a decent sized fan base that
Mm.
can support a LAN tournament.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's true. But like, we just want to see Brawl and Dig on even grounds fight each other. Like, that's all I want to see out of competitive IC right now. Cause like, it's like you guys have gone unchallenged or like Brawl and Dig have gone unchallenged kind of in like both regions for so long. Like, I think C was the closest in NA at least at Burbank, because Game 3
Yeah.
went to 75 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened with NA now. NA's just kind of whatever. Curse just kind of does curse things.
Curse this.
Like I don't even want to get into curse, dude.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
fuck
wanna-
that team. Like not the fuck, don't fuck the people on the team, but like fuck their decision making. They're absolutely like the dumbest team in that regard. I think personally.
I don't know what's going on with that roster, but hopefully
And then-
we'll know more. by the next episode so we can talk about it.
Yeah, and then C, I don't know what's happened to C. They're kind of like on a slump this patch. I don't know if it's just like champion, the meta. I don't know what it is, but they were really good last patch, and now they're just kind of slumping. But
I
I
mean,
think they'll get better.
At the past 2 ESLs, they've been using subs.
Yeah, so like, I
Their
don't like.
strings haven't been too hot either, though.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just slumping right now. I think they'll get better though.
Honestly, the
Totally.
problem with C is that their bot lane doesn't even play the game. I don't even know if they play MOBAs at all, and their laning phases are all like pretty mediocre. Like all their laners kind of aren't that good. Like the best one is Cal, but I wouldn't say he's like even top 3. Maybe top 3 for.
I personally think that the star and like the true carry of C is I'm going pro.
Yeah, totally.
'Cause he's really, really, really good at jungle, and Team C kind of like gives him a lot of resources to try and carry them. Like you'll see Cal play like kind of tanky supportish champs in the top lane, and then I'm going pro. We'll like jump on an assassin in the jungle and just like try and kill everybody.
It's pretty much just what the meta has become, though.
He's their most consistent player, and every time they win, he has the most gold on their team.
Yeah.
Like he's always doing something.
Yeah, this is kind of like that's like the meta has shifted towards assassin jungles, but like he was doing that even before. Like at Burbank, he was playing like A-dubs and just like completely wrecking people while other people were playing Wonder Woman, Doomsday.
I mean, I think that was just part of like their thing, right? Like their whole shtick was get him really far ahead, and then he'd carry their team.
Yep.
But now that like that's the norm, they don't really have anything that's like
Yeah,
super
like,
special anymore.
If their jungler gets behind, they're like, oh, what do we do? Like our laners aren't really that good. Our
Gonna
team
win.
fighting isn't like that good. Like none of their laners will hard carry the game like he will. So if he's not ahead, they're pretty much just a mediocre team in my opinion. Like I would take Church of Miles better than them at this point.
Mm-hmm. I think C's weakest point is probably their bottom lane. I don't know. I just haven't really been too impressed by their duo play. But
yeah, but, I don't know.
That
My
T-Mask
Cursor
on
could
IP.
probably-
Dude, every single time I see that guy build T-Mask, I just laugh my ass off for a good 10 seconds.
Okay, but yeah, like Brawl 1-3-2 at during this show match again. I think everyone who's following competitive IC, the very few of us compared to other esports scenes, really want to see this match. Like, just get these two teams at LAN, give them a fair environment to play in, see who is truly the best team.
Like honestly, I don't think if we played like one best of 5, that would really mean too much. Truthfully, on LAN, I think it's just
So best
whoever
of
has a
7.
better day. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
like
there's
I honestly
always
think that we're pretty evenly matched. Truthfully, like,
yeah.
like even though like the servers meant a big deal, but the way like whatever team just decided to have the better game, just smash the other team.
Right.
That's just pretty evenly matched.
I mean,
like,
that you could always make the on any given day argument, but like, I just want to know, like, I just want to see for my own eyes on LAN, like, who can say they're the best IC team in the world.
Yeah.
Just because they're
It's gonna be
Definitely
some
not.
no-name team from Korea that just comes
Yeah,
over
it's
for
gonna
like a
be
week.
It's
off.
gonna be
For sure.
Sung Sam Blue.
Some saying brawl, dude. Oh.
They're gonna come over from Korea and just school us in IC.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta bail, so.
You got
peace.
a bail?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh, what?
You can get like some shitter for my teammate. Get like Crips or something.
I think we can get GS. Or
Yeah, get
something.
GS, dude. He'll talk.
Yeah, I
about
like
good
GS.
shit.
His voice is cute.
Alright, so is GS? Alright, I'm just gonna add GS to the call then.
He's gonna pick up like, what the fuck?
Where,
What do you
where are
want?
you going, Dak? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go shower and
What?
go to dinner.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
who
Why are
goes
you
out to
ditching us?
dinner on a
Why are
Sunday
you ditching
night?
us?
Yeah, it's called the party. Oh shit, it's
Alright.
Armando.
Oh man.
The
Hello.
fuck?
What's up?
See, I told you.
What's up?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
You're
Uh,
taking my spot because I gotta go.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The fuck out of here, Dak.
Get fuck you, Armando.
Alright.
Carry your ass
Thanks for
in the game.
stopping
That's
by,
how
Dak.
you reply to me? Fuck you guys. I hate all of you.
Alright, sorry about that.
Dak
Okay.
was-
So we're gonna have GS on. I didn't know Dak had to leave, so
I didn't chat.
oh, he did? I didn't
Yeah.
read the chat.
Talk.
Okay. But yeah, so we're talking about Brawl versus Dig and how I want to see a LAN. Armando, how did you feel about yesterday's games?
I think we won because of the coin toss. That's
Makes
about
sense. That makes sense.
it. Yeah.
Um,
But I also feel like both Dignitas. I don't know about them, but I feel like they learned from playing against us because we learned a lot from playing against them for sure.
uh-huh.
Like what? Do you want to give us all your secrets?
Well, they really like timed their objectives really well,
Mhm.
and they have like this thing where, for example, they can stall an objective really well too. Like even if it's one person or maybe two people, when you don't expect them to be able to stall it correctly, they'll actually just stall it out and like bully you out of it if you kind of don't play it like perfectly almost.
Why,
Just
Dak,
really
why are
good.
you back? Why is
I-
Dak back in the Skype call?
What
I
a
don't know.
troll.
What a troll, dude.
You
Alright,
should just kick him.
I'm hanging up on him. Alright, but yeah, like, so, Brawl, like, 3-2, but pretty much coin toss. Like, does everyone on Brawl kind of think it was just a coin toss? Like, the coin toss literally won you guys?
I'm pretty sure we all think that, but some of us won't admit it. Yeah, I can speak for everybody. I'm pretty sure that's why we won the series. Coin
Yeah.
toss.
What was playing on EU like? How much ping did you have? I think everyone wants to know, like, what everyone's ping was to EU.
Pretty bad. I had like 180. Cripsy had well, me, Carlos, and Cripsy all had like 180 because we live close to each other.
Right.
Yonder on Dak had like 200 and something.
No, God.
Yonder had the worst one though, because he lives the furthest. But it was pretty bad. Like, in all honesty, I feel like we could have played better on EU, but for some reason, every time that we played on EU, we also had a really bad drafting phase, which kind of contributed to us getting raped on EU.
Yeah.
There's
I
also
mean,
that.
It's hard to play. Like, I know genres on West Coast just like me, and like when I tried to play on EU like once or twice, I was like, this is so bad. It's terrible.
Yeah. And I forgot what else I was gonna say. Actually, yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Just go on.
Okay. So we're gonna wrap up with one last topic, and it's the finals from this most recent Gopher IC. It was Brawl versus Ock, and then Ock decides to throw everything out the window. Mecha Soup's Doomsday bot lane. Okay.
That was pretty weird.
So, alright, so when Kashi and I were casting this, I was like, what? Like, what is going on? And I was like
Yeah.
trying to rationalize it, right? Now, what did you guys think at Brawl, like, when you saw Mecha Soup's Doomsday?
We were like, yeah, they're trolling. There's no way this is going through. But I mean, let's just
Literally
let's just
best
play it
lane
right and
ever.
win.
This was not troll. We thought about this for a good week and a half. See, the whole thing is, you get Speed Force on Doomsday and the Mecha Soups. You Speed Force wall, ease someone into a wall, and then you just don't know what to do with that, and you're just like, okay, well, we did our thing. Let's go. And then you just lose the game pretty much.
Okay, but here's also what was going on. Nine was playing the Mecha Soups, Spaghetti was playing the Doomsday, and you, Mr. MXL Mid King, were
Best lane
playing
ever.
Gas Cat Jungle.
So I'm not gonna lie, that was probably my first game Gas Cat Jungle. I don't even think Sketty ever played bot lane, and Nine was just yelling at us, and Champs were like, "Let me play Nightmare Soups, let me play it." So we're just like, "Fine, fuck it, give it to him." So that's
Wait,
pretty
Nine
much.
was crying that he wanted to play Nightmare Soups?
Yeah, apparently he loves playing that champion. Who?
But then you gave it to Platypus.
Or Mecha Soups, that's the guy, yeah.
Okay,
Fuck.
I was
Names
like-
are hard, dude. Alright, come on. You just lost after a devastating game against
Oh,
BrawL.
that wasn't devastating, dude. That wasn't devastating at all. Like,
That was super troll.
that was so super troll. And I was like, well, you know, I was like expecting a good game. Like, oh, maybe Ock is like gonna, you know, see if they can stop BrawL from getting the three-peat for the Go Fours. And you guys like, oh, Mecha Soup's Doomsday bottom. Like, oh, look at us. We're just so troll, dude.
They paid us to throw the match, Kappa.
Solution, dude.
Oh,
No,
man.
our whole mindset was for this was pretty much all the other teams are like on just a lower level than us in BrawL. We feel like so we don't really have to show our hand and everything, so we can just like stomp over those teams and just play BrawL every week at finals, unless we throw against Church them out like good players do.
Oh,
you know?
man. Are you haunted by that throw, MXL?
Yeah,
Do you, like,
pretty
wake
much.
up at night shaking, sweating, like, oh.
Yeah, and then I come on here and I talk to Sketty and he's just like, yeah, Mixel, it's okay, our team's shit. I'm just like, thanks, Dad. And I go back to bed.
He comforts you. He's like, don't
Yeah.
worry, we'll just get better teammates.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, that was like, I don't know, that game was so weird. Like, and like the way the game ended, like I wish I had my webcam on while I was casting it, because like I literally just held my hands up. I know you guys can't see it right now, but like I held my hands up like this, like just like why?
Like jazz hands.
No, they weren't moving. Just like I'm like staring at the screen, like why? Why did you guys just randomly surrender after like randomly diving bot lane?
Alright, we pretty much just said, hey, let's play this game. Troll, even if we're winning, we'll surrender our 15 just to fuck with the casters. And that's pretty much what happened.
You did a good job of that, buddy. I appreciate that. Like, that was like so weird, dude.
Yeah, but those ganks bottom lane, you see that like triple Q into death, like I don't even know what I did, but I killed people. I was like,
MXO was
good.
standing in the word like for half of that whole game.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, he
hey guys,
was.
don't worry, dude. I'm gonna sit into this bush until they come out. And I'm just like, I don't care if it takes me 10 minutes. We're getting a kill down here. And then Dak came, and I was just like, well, this is dumb. That fight lasted like 2 minutes, too.
Yeah, that was so
Yeah.
I
retarded.
died,
That bottom fight-
and then I respawned and came
Yeah,
back and
yeah, I
killed 2
noticed
people.
I noticed that. Like, you got blown up, and then like the fight was still going. I'm like, and after the fight ended, I'm like, I think MXL died, and then he came back, and then he got kills. So like, that was a ridiculously long fight. I
would say-
I don't know, man. I personally want to see better matches for finals, please. No, like Trollerino.
That
Alright,
was
I'll
the
just
best
play-
match ever.
I'll play Stargirl support next week.
Because the dream bot lane.
Are you gonna
Was-
like?
I'm playing support with Jake, and Jake's playing AD carry, and pretty sure Ryan's playing jungle, Sketty's playing mid, and Nine's playing top lane. I think that's our next week's
Is this
roster.
confirmed?
Yes,
So-
I'm now support king. Sorry, GS.
I think GS is okay with that because they'll just like spank you in lane.
Yes, I love
I'm
getting
cool with it.
GS.
GS, what did you think of Mecha Soup's Doomsday bottom and how you just completely spanked him?
Well, basically, you can tell when they're gonna hold in you because they both run at you at the same time. What you do is you kind of run away. I let them like hit Cripsy against the wall, and then I just speed him and get out of there. That's about it.
I mean, I kind of understood like the decision making behind that lane because like Atomic Joker has like no escape, so if you can like get a wall behind him and like knock him up, Doomsday can like charge him into the wall, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense totally on paper. But then I think about it more, I'm like, yeah,
You know, we actually won a couple scrims with that, like,
okay.
way long ago.
Oh
like,
my
before
God.
September patch, we won, like,
Okay, like who
three
did,
scrims with that
who
bot
did you
lane.
scrim with that bot lane?
I think it was, like, the Vex lineup, like, this is when we had Crashing, we were, like, facing Vex or something. I'm pretty sure we played it against them and we, like, beat them And I don't know the other random teams that we played back then.
But like, that's so irrelevant now.
Yo, it's worth, dude.
It's always relevant.
Always relevant.
Shazam was OP in TC. Must be OP now, right? Something like that.
I
Won
mean,
games with them back then.
if we wanna go back then, dude, like, hey man,
Oh yeah, and I was playing
power
mid
damage,
Ivy.
Mecha Wonder Woman, so broken. Must be broken now.
Yeah, dude. See, I was
It
playing
was
mid Ivy
broken
too. That
until
was the comp. It
September.
was like Nightmare Soups, or not Nightmare Soups, but Mecha Soups, and then Doomsday Bond. And I was playing Ivy mid, and we were like, yeah, dude, they can't beat us with this comp. This is too good. And Azure Fire should stop playing Ivy mid. Sorry, I had to say it.
Oh man. Oh man. Dude, I'm just hoping for some less troll games for finals, cause like that was like the very definition of awk for me. I don't know, man.
Dude, it was pretty awkward that we lost. Ha.
Was it though?
Was it though?
Sort of. I mean, you guys were awkward out when we like surrendered at 15, right? Like,
No, it was just like, oh, they're diving. I'm like, yeah, action. Like, I love watching action. Then we see spinning around your power core and it's exploding, and I'm like, wait, what?
yeah, I was about to say what Jake was gonna say. Hopefully, we don't get to finals every week, because good stuff will happen.
Oh man, dude, if like you guys make it to finals every week, I'll just end the stream. If like you win, we'll just like watch you guys every week. And if you make it to finals, I'll be like, all right, that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Brawl wins their 15th week in a row. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and everything.
Wow, dude, you didn't even say another team. You just think Brawl's gonna win? God. Bias much. GG.
Well, I mean, they've got the history to prove it.
Shh. Don't
Well, you're
bring
the
facts into
BrawL
this.
sub.
Oh man, dude,
What if genre
Don't-
can't play 1 week?
dude,
You gotta
don't.
sub
I'm
for
not
him.
even on their roster anymore. They kicked me. They said the second I came back, they're like, screw you, MXL. You're useless to us. And they threw me to the side. And I was crying.
Don't tell anyone, but Brawl actually paid me to be their hype man.
Oh. Well, see, they paid us to throw the match, too. So, like,
Oh. So we're just getting all of that out in the open?
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
we're pretty much just.
There's a
getting
whole lot of
paid.
collusion going on here.
Yeah. Brawl is at the Brawl is at the head of the collusion. They're paying me to be like super biased.
We paid for that coin toss, dude.
Yeah, you paid for that
Yeah.
coin toss. Like, you paid for the coin toss, you paid for, like, some rigging at PAX so you guys can have this, like, long, dominating streak. Dude, you probably rigged Burbank somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Of course you did.
Oh, man.
I don't even know how. I can't even think of anything that could have done a perfect. Probably rigged it somehow.
I can't
that's
even
right.
think of anything either.
We paid. I'm going pro to throw at the end there. Yeah, that's what you did. I remember now.
He said, make the game go 75 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't crash, and then you throw the game.
I don't know if I'm
Hey,
allowed
mix 'em
to
up.
reveal this or not, but at Burbank, that bug wasn't fixed yet.
It's still not fixed.
It's still not fixed?
Yeah.
I don't think they said they fixed it yet.
They-
They said that we're waiting until after the September patch because they didn't want to mess around with something while they had
I
all these
thought it
other
was
changes
fixed.
going on.
Because I talked to Duffy, and he said that it
Oh.
would be fixed in September.
I remember someone telling me that. I think it was Fax. Could have been someone else.
I don't know, but
Like,
at Burbank,
maybe
that
Fantas.
bug wasn't fixed, and like we almost got to that point, and I was like hoping to God that we got to that point.
Dude, Season 2 World Finals.
I
Or
was
not World Finals,
that
but
was
like,
semifinal. I was
Yeah,
there
semis.
live, dude. I was there
how
live.
bad was that?
That was.
Didn't they give a bunch of stuff to the crowd, though?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
dude.
they did.
I got $50 of riot points for every code or every ticket that I bought. I got a Ramus hat. I got a championship ribbon, and
Wait, what is this game we're talking about?
Infinite. League of Legends?
Yeah, that. And then what's it called? Riot like gave us free food, but
They
that's
bought,
not
like,
relevant
pizzas.
to Infinite Crisis.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Your food is
Wait,
always
actually,
relevant.
what?
Free food is always relevant, though.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. We can tie that into Burbank because they gave us free food at Burbank.
True.
Heard it
And-
was shit though. Is
It
this true?
wasn't that bad.
Can you confirm?
It was pretty good.
Like,
was alright.
what was it?
I'll
They had
accept
like
that.
sandwiches. And,
What kind
like-
of sandwiches?
Sandwiches were pretty good.
Yeah, the sandwiches were good.
Yeah, like regular ham sandwich.
Yeah.
And some like
What, I don't know what they had before the sandwiches though. It was like some meat dish or something. I don't remember.
I think they had chicken too.
Yeah, it was like some meat and chicken or
Damn.
something. I don't remember.
Team C must have loved that.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright, we're done here. We're done here. Alright, so thanks to my guests for coming on. Oh my god, MXL. That's so fucking troll. Thanks to my guests for coming on. Dak fortunately couldn't come or stay throughout the whole thing, so thanks GS for coming in.
No problem.
Yeah, if you guys have any shout outs that you like to do, let's start with Nick.
No. No shoutouts.
Okay. Okay. MXL, go.
Shout out to my lover, Mishkit, and Blade. I love you too. That's it.
Okay. Is that it?
What about your sponsors?
Yeah.
I don't have sponsors. These are a bunch of fuckboys anyway.
Oh
like
my
Sketty,
God.
he's my sponsor.
Alright, you wanna shout out to DOS for your keyboard?
Oh yeah, dude, amazing keyboard. Too bad they're not watching right now and hearing this.
Alright. Okay, people in the chat are asking what meatfish is. Did I say meatfish?
I'm not sure.
I don't think I did.
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't.
I don't
But
know. I
everybody's
don't
saying
think
that
I
you did, so.
I don't think I did. But GS, do you have any shout outs that you want to do, maybe to sponsors?
Yeah, shoutouts to BrawL, Gunner, Gamdius, and C-Sonic.
Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, this was fun. I had a lot of fun doing this, and we'll be back in about 2 weeks with another episode of Podcast Prime.